I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story before I get ready to go. I'm about to do a show where I'm doing everything that they say black people are afraid to do. Like I'm bungee jumping, skiing, skydiving, eating dinner with my family with the TV off. Everything they say that we as black people don't do, I'm about to do. But before they gave me money to do the show, they was like, Kev, we gotta know that you're gonna do it for sure. We don't wanna give you money to do it, and then it come time to do it, you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll take my own money, I'll do it with my own money. They was like, all right, cool, fine, let's do it that way. So me, my wife, my boy Naeem, my friend Nate, we all in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm about to do a theater in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was like, you know what? We're gonna go whitewater rafting. I was like, but listen, can't nobody act. We all gotta be ourselves. I'm gonna film it. It's all right, cool, it's gonna be all that. Now, we like the only black people in Chattanooga, Tennessee at the time. Weren't no other black people there. But before you go whitewater rafting, you gotta drive a car. The car takes you to the bus. When you get to the bus, that's how you get down to the river. We were late getting to the bus. So all the seats on the bus are taken, except the seats in the back. Now, I'm a comedian, I'm silly. So I start walking, I was like, damn, y'all still racist. Y'all ain't expect no black people to show up. Ha ha, he he. I'm joking. We sit down in the back of the bus. Out of nowhere, the bus driver got up. He's like, you guys in the back, don't try to jump out that back door because there's park rangers out there and they will fire. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Like we with y'all, right? This is a group thing, right? So Naeem, that's my boy, he's like, yo, stop bitching, man. We trying to do this for you. We trying to make you money. I'm like, all right, whatever, I ain't gonna say nothing. We get off the bus, when you get off the bus, your instructor waiting on you. This guy named Lance. He had one arm in the air. He's like, Hart, so where the Hart's at? I'm like, we the Harts. He's like, come on, you guys gonna be getting in the water with me. I get over there to him, this arm was in a cast. From here to here, all the shit was wrapped up and he had the thing holding it up. So he's like, come on, you guys, y'all gonna be getting in the water with me. So, I looked at him, I was like, I'm probably not gonna go if you're gonna keep that on. He's like, no, trust me, you good. Just happened doing something else, you're fine. I was like, all right, well, let me talk to my family real quick. So I got over there to them, I was like, hey, look, y'all, before we go do this, I just wanna tell y'all, fuck this, I'm not gonna do it. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't really feel that comfortable, doing it. He got a cast on. So Naeem's like, yo, stop being a bitch, man. We doing this for you. We trying to make you money. You know what I'm saying? You the one holding up your success. I was like, all right, fine, you're right. I ain't gonna say shit else. I hope we die together. I'm sarcastic, I'm an asshole. So we get there, this old lady was giving like the orientations, right? Basically, she was briefing us on what we should know when we're in the water, but she was an asshole. Like, she was such a jerk, man. Like, she had no patience at all. This is honestly how she was talking to us. She was like, everybody gather around, please. Today, you're not the only group. Today, listen up. Only gonna say it once, okay? First of all, if you fall out, people, don't stand up. I repeat, don't stand up, because your face can get caused by something we call a face flood, you'll die. Your foot can get underneath the water, rocks go on it, cause your face go forward, water goes over, you're dead. We had it happen, all right? Also, listen up, listen. If you fall out your raft, people, you must be a part of your own rescue, meaning you must help us help you, all right? If you don't want to help us help you, you can help yourself. That's your choice. We've been paid, okay? That's all up to you at this time. I got it, said it, didn't say it. Oh, here it is. Last but not least, got a lifeline. Lifeline looks like this. Lifeline's 7 feet long. If you fall out the raft, we can throw it to you. If you're at 8 feet, I suggest you get to 7. That's the only way we can get you back in. With that being said, have a good time, enjoy yourself. So I turn around, everybody buckling their stuff up, they putting their helmets on. I was like, hey, y'all, look, before we go do this, I just want to tell y'all, fuck this for real this time, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm serious, I'm not bullshit. She's talking about if I'm at 8 feet, I better get to 7. No, bitch, you better get to 8, okay? Like, personal shit started to come out. All my life, they've been telling me I couldn't reach it because I was too small. Now you telling me you can't reach me? I paid for it. I start breaking down, right? Naeem like, yo, man, get your stuff together, let's do it. I was like, fine, you know what, Naeem, me and you gonna sit up front since you so damn tough. Now, me and Naeem, we get in the front of the raft, right? We're here. My wife is here, my boy Nate is here, and Lance is all the way in the back. Now, for those people who don't know what whitewater rafting is, it's really dangerous. Like, the water's going like 40, 50 miles per hour. You're like a pinball in a pinball machine. Every time you hit a rock, ping, you bounce off. Bounce off, bounce off. So we're in the water, but we're not doing bad, we're doing good. We're doing pretty damn good. We going, it's fun. Scary, but it's fun. We hit a rock, bounce off, I turn around, I don't see Naeem no more. This is one of my closest friends, so now I'm scared, I'm worried, right? Oh shit, where's Naeem at? I turn around, Naeem's foot is caught on the clamp on the side of the raft, and we're dragging him. Like, But he's so scared he's not blinking. He's just looking at me like this. So he was like, pull me up, man, pull me up, pull me up. Now, I couldn't pull him up because I was laughing. Like, you ever get that laugh where you get that cramp? Like, you know what I'm talking about? He's like, pull me up. I can't, man, I got a cramp. He's like, pull me up. I was like, I'm serious, this shit hurt like hell, man. Your eyes, you ain't blinking. Blink so I can stop laughing, right? So finally, he stopped, he blinked, so I stopped laughing. I get him back in the raft. He's like, yo, that's it. Take me back. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm like, dude, what you mean you not doing this no more? You made me do it. We gonna finish. No, I'm serious. We start arguing. Lance was in the back. He was like, yo, y'all better focus, because Hellhole is coming up. Hellhole was a waterfall that's probably like from that balcony to the floor, right? But it goes straight down. The only way you get out of Hellhole, you gotta ride the wave. You don't ride the wave, you get stuck in the middle. They gotta come and chopper you out, because all the water gets and floods your raft, so they gotta get you out, right? I'm having so much fun, I start talking shit. I'm so small where I can lean on the front of the raft like a hood ornament. I was like, fuck Hellhole. Ah! I didn't want to do Titanic, I wanted to be original. Ah! So Lance like, I'm serious, focus, y'all, focus. We go down Hellhole. Lance was like, everybody, paddle, paddle, paddle. We all started paddling as hard as we could. It did not look like we were gonna make it outside of Hellhole. So we all locked eyes at the same time. Everybody jumped out the raft. We all jumped out. I saved myself. I didn't give a fuck about nobody. My wife, nobody. I got to a rock, I turned around, I saw my wife doing some weird kind of doggy paddle trying to get to me. But when I saw her, I didn't want her to see me see her, because then she would want me to get back in the water and go get her. I wasn't gonna do it. So I turned around this way and act like I never saw her. She's like, Kevin, help. And I'm like, where are you? Where you at? You gotta be a part of your own rescue. You gotta help me help you. She's like, fuck you. I understand, right? Now, she finally got to the rock. This was the second time that I left somebody for dead and they survived. Once again, it was an awkward moment. I didn't know what to say. I was like, hey, look who made herself a swimmer. Huh? Up top, give me some, bring it in. She didn't want to hear none of that shit, right? So she gets on the rock. Nate gets on the rock. Lance is like a Marine. He got his paddle in his mouth, his cast out the water. He doing a doggy paddle with one arm. He gets on the rock. I'm like, okay, where's Naeem? It's like my best friend. I'm worried right now. I don't know what to think because my friend isn't here. I'm like, Lance, where my friend at? He's like, yo, don't worry. He's underwater. He'll pop up. Like, wait, what you mean he'll pop up? Like he gonna pop up dead? He's like, well, if he is, we can bring him back. I was like, what? What do you mean? We can bring him back, man? No, we gotta go get him. On cue, Naeem pops up, right? He's so afraid when he pops up that he's not moving his head. He's looking straight ahead. He's got his life vest and his paddle like this, and he's just looking straight ahead and blinking. He blinking a whole fucking lot. That's how I knew he was scared. This is the rock. Sweetie, like right where you are, that's where Naeem is. I'm like, yo, turn on your stomach, get to the rock. I know he hear me because he blinking, but I'm like, I hope he not trying to give me like a Morse code or some shit like that, because I don't know Morse codes, right? So I'm like, yo, turn your stomach, get to the rock. This asshole keeps floating past the damn rock. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, blinking like shit. I'm like, what are you doing? He started waving his paddle in the air. The reason why he's waving his paddle in the air because he wants somebody to grab his paddle and pull him up. I'm not tall enough to grab his paddle. I'm not even about to attempt to reach out and fall so I can be in the same predicament as him. I didn't want that problem. So Nate was like, throw him the lifeline. I was like, what if we need it? Let him deal with this situation. So he's going down the middle of the raft, right? He's now doing this with his paddle in the middle of the river, going back and forth because he wants somebody to grab him, pull him in that raft. And like I said, we're the only black people there. All the other white families that were there are like semi-pros. They do this all the time. They're like professionals. Some parents were like using their kids as paddles. They were doing tricks. Like, it was serious. I'm real serious. Now, Naeem is a Muslim. Here's why I tell this story. He's a Muslim. He's been a Muslim his whole life. A serious Muslim. Like, not a half-ass Muslim. Like, he one of them Muslims that read the back of packets. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're like, hey, man, you want a Starburst? Here, let me see the packet. Give it to me. Let me see it. Read that. Look, that's pork right there. I told you, man, that's pork. He one of them Muslims, right? This is why I tell a story. He's in the middle of the river, waving his paddle back and forth. This white guy's going right towards him. The white guy smacked his paddle out the way. Move, man. You messing up the trail. I saw this with my own eyes. Move. You messed up the trail, man. Naeem, without hesitation, he was like, Jesus, please help. He didn't even ask Allah for help. He went straight to Christianity. He wasn't like, Allah, I'm about to die. Where you at, man? He's like, Jesus, come help. I told him he's a phony. He should eat a pork sandwich and kill himself immediately. Hey, y'all have been a great crowd, man. My name is Kevin Hart. Thank you all. I appreciate it.